The Detroit Red Wings are concerned about their lack of depth scoring. Coach McClellan is juggling lines with what little practice time they have, trying to get some other guys going. In the meantime, the Grand Rapids Griffins' historic start finally came to an end. This is your 7-Minute Wings. Welcome back to the Red Wings Report with Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura. If you're new here, please click like, please click subscribe, and share this out. Head over to hockeyhotstove.com where I write the Detroit Red Wings column. You'll find my write-ups as well as write-ups for the other 31 teams in the league and some great content over there. So real quick about the Griffins, their historic start, 11-0-1. No regulation losses through 12 games. It came to an end in their 12th game against the Checkers. The team did everything they could. They threw 41 shots on net, but Alpena, Michigan native Cooper Black, 6'8" goaltender, stopped 40 of 41 shots to give the Checkers a 2-1 win. It was a tough loss, but Grand Rapids did everything they could. It just didn't go their way. Tough to see it end, but again, congrats for a hot start in Grand Rapids, and hopefully with the upcoming road trip, someone like Leonard or Lombardi is going to get a look because injuries are going to start to take their toll. Depth scoring has been an issue. Even when things were going well last year, it was pretty much your top line, your top two lines that were giving you all of your offense. Larkin and Raymond and winger X, whoever comes in. And then, of course, last year you had the line with Casper, Kane, and DeBrincat. Pretty well known, Casper has not done well to start the season. I've talked about this before. He had a really slow start last year. I don't know if he's a second-half player. Those guys exist in the league. But again, last year, of his 19 goals, 17 came after the coaching change in December. Regardless, Detroit ended up throwing all their eggs in one basket about 5 games ago. They moved DeBrincat up with Larkin and Raymond, and that line was terrific. Of course it's going to be terrific. To put it in perspective, the Detroit Red Wings have 60 goals on the season. 27 of those goals came from Larkin, Raymond, and DeBrincat. Larkin at 12, DeBrincat at 9, Raymond at 6. The rest of the team accounts for half of those goals, with the next leading scorer being Emmett Finney with his 5 goals. And he just came off of a 10-game goal drought. So you can start to see the problem. You got 5 guys tied for 3 goals apiece, and then a smattering of 1-goal guys. This is really an issue that Detroit has to. DeBrincat had that really slow start scoring, and now he's got 9 goals. He's on pace to break 40. Larkin's start with 12 goals at this point. He's on a near 50-goal pace still. I obviously don't think he's going to get there, but Larkin has done everything he can. DeBrincat, we knew once he gets hot, he just clicks along. Raymond, if he stays on this pace, he'll end up around 24, 25 goals. Finney, if he can get a consistent scoring touch, 15 to 20 goals. Everyone else is at a pace of around 10 goals or less on this team. So McClellan mixed it up. DeBrincat's been pulled off of that top line. Casper's being juggled again. They're moving him apparently in practice. Some reporters mentioned it, but no one was really committing to it. But what do you do with the Red Wings here with goal-scoring depth? It's almost comically bad. Andrew Kopp was put on the mic yesterday, and I've been really critical for his deal of $5 million plus. Kopp's just not giving you goals. These $5 million deals aren't working out. You had Tarasenko, who was supposed to chip in goal scoring last year. He's gone. He asked for a move. He thought that would get things going. Hasn't been doing much better, and I think he's on IR now in Minnesota. So the question is it the personnel, or is there something about the system that's making it tough for guys to score? I see them getting opportunities. You certainly see them throughout the different games, but guys just aren't finishing. You can't have only 3 guys being able to hit the 20-goal mark on the team. You need better than that to get anything done. And the drop-off is just so incredible. 12, 9, 6, 5, 3. And then 3 and lower. 5 guys have 3, and then everyone else is lower. So I don't really know how you address this, because as much as I want to see call-ups of guys like Lombardi or Leonard, you need to bring someone in who you know is going to get you that goal. For 20 goals, you need to get 2.5 goals every 10 games. You just don't have those players right now. There is zero consistency outside of that top 3. Because like I said, Finney, even though he's technically on track for 20, he went 10 games without scoring, and he's not on that top line anymore. I really don't know what the team's going to do about this, but they have to address it. Players are starting to become available. So Detroit may need to finally break down and move an asset to bring in someone else who's going to be a 25-goal scorer for you. And I don't have the answer to that problem. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you shocked at how much the goal scoring drops off outside of 3 players? This is the same issue they've been dealing with now for years. And what's the answer? Is someone going to get hot on the team, or do they need to go outside and just cough it up to find someone who's going to chip in on a semi-regular basis? Thanks again for tuning in. This was your 7-Minute Wings.